Hello again. Today I'm here with some video footage of a discovery that's not especially new, but not everyone got a really good look at it, and yeah, I'm hoping to go into a little bit more detail. It's fairly common knowledge that a lot of levels were cut from Vexx before the game was finished, but less known that one of the levels was actually left on the disc and is playable. Well, maybe level is a bit of an exaggeration. It's a room, but it's pretty cool. So this one is the map room. This was intended to be part of the volcano level, but it ended up getting moved over to Citadel of Shadows partway through development, and then eventually just cut last minute. So what I've done here is I've taken this doorway and caused it to redirect to the map room. And here it is in all of its untextured glory. So here we've got a scale model of the entire world of Astara, all put together, no splitting, nothing cut. The whole thing is pretty much intact. So where do we start? How about over here? We've got the forest world, Timberdale looking quite a bit bigger than we're used to with this landmass. Got all the trees, the overwood, some kind of bridge up above the trees. Desert world is of course all in one piece. There we've got the monolith over the desert. Tempest Peak Manor, Talon's Maw. And of course some of the sages and the Landspire tying it all together. What do we got over here? Okay, so this one is the Ice World. Here we can see Frostblight Mill. There's the igloo off to the right. Here is the entrance to Citadel of Shadows. You can see the landmass where the sundial thing would go. There's the fortress itself. And this then would have to be Mirror Rim. There are only a few screenshots of it, but what I've seen lines up with what we're seeing in the screenshots. But unfortunately, there's just not a whole lot of detail here to look at. And then working our way backwards. Okay, we can reach. It's too high. A bit of a side note, if you happen to fall, you can go over here and climb back up. It just takes a little bit of effort. Yeah, the uppercut's pretty good there. Here is the Fire World. We've got the volcano from Devil's Well. You can sort of see the remnants of the creepy statue. It's just the polygon count is very, very low, obviously. You've got the tunnel that kind of wraps around the back of the volcano. I'm a little bit paranoid of falling here. You can sort of see through it. This is probably the race mission from Devil's Well. Here's the Sorrow's End Pyramid, not a whole lot to see. Then here's Pyroseum, probably the most interesting of the three. It's actually a pretty detailed model. You've got these statues and the pit and these little paths here and everything. And then our last stop is going to be the water world, of course. And is on the other side of the map. Okay, here's the water world. You can see Undertow Tower with its namesake right there. Here's the water slide. Then here is Submarilus with really nothing to see. And then there's the below. Keeps getting hung up that much. Let's just take a view from a higher perspective. Oh, and in case you're wondering what happens when I leave, yep, that was just built right in. I didn't change any of that. Now there's one more question with this, and that is, how can you get to the map room yourself? It's not all that difficult, it's just, it just has a few steps involved. First, you're going to need either an Xbox or PS2 copy of Vexx on your computer. GameCube will not work. Second, you'll need a hex editor such as HXD. And third, you're going to need a way of playing modified games, whether that's an emulator or a modded console. Now, I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on how to use a hex editor, but one of the first important things is make a backup of your game before you start messing with it. This will alter it, and it could very well wreck it if you get anything wrong, so you definitely want to make a copy of the game, set it aside, and then if anything goes bad, you can always roll back to that later. But once you have done that, you can just drop the entire game into your hex editor. You can drop either an ISO image, or if you have the Xbox version, then you could use supertree0.tre. Just drop that in. Once you have that, search for this specific text string and keep searching for it over and over until you find a section that looks like this. You should have box.atr, named box. You look down a little bit, now you've got the reference to the compass level, and then, yeah, below that there should be something about bouncer steam, etc., etc. So what you want to do is take that reference to compass and change it to map room. So you've got, instead of World 5 Final Level 1 Compass, compass.atr, you're going to want it to be World 6 Final Level 3 Map Room, maproom.atr. Then just save, close everything, and start up your game. And now that doorway that would go to the compass area below the citadel, that will now go to the map room. So, yeah, have fun. And with that, that is it for today. As always, thanks for watching. Always glad to see people's enthusiasm for Vexx, and yeah, hoping to make some more videos in the near future. Bye for now.